Everyone, please welcome Mary Harper to the stage.
Good afternoon. All right, wow, it's really hard to see the people in the back, but I really need to know where all the middle children are in here. Put your hands up. There's so few nowadays, all these smaller families, but it's good to know where the survivors are. So I'm a middle child too, and also a Gen Xer, so double whammy of freedom for troublemaking growing up, and became quite a bit of a wild child. So when I was growing up, my dad said to us, I'm third born, and he said, whichever one gets the driver's license first, you could choose which car we're going to buy for all of you to share. I don't think he had any idea it was going to be his middle child doing it. But yeah, I was the first one to get the driver's license, and out at the mall one day, I see this Volkswagen Thing for sale. And I can see by it looks like a lot of people, probably some people do know what the Thing is. No, I didn't forget the name of the Beetle. This is a real car. And does anybody know what that thing is? All right, good. So really fun car, kind of bare bones. All this one had shag carpeting in the back, and it's just kind of a crazy car. It's like the German version of the Jeep. If you watch old World War II movies, you'll see them. But the top comes off, the windows come off, the doors come off. Windshield goes down. So you can just I don't know, put your foot out the door and lose an appendage and get bugs in your eye at the same time. But really fun car. So I get my first Saturday night with the car, and I go pick up my boyfriend and his best friend, and we decide we're going to go down to Maryland, which we're from Pennsylvania, and back in those days, it's the early 80s, you go down to Maryland, and magically when you cross that line, you're old enough to drink. Well, they were anyway. So we'd go down there to get our booze, and so we'd go down to Maryland and we'd usually buy like some Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill, $2 bottle of wine, or maybe some Mad Dog 2020. But on this particular day, my boyfriend was pretty flush. He had just got paid. So they go in, I can't go in, I'm outside, and they come out with this ridiculous case of beer, but it's in a crate. It's like Moosehead beer in a crate. It's like this wooden crate, dovetailed. It's like, what are you going to make an end table out of it or something? Special lid, slide on lid and everything. So all right, so that's good. It's alcohol. So at this point we're pretty pumped and flying high, and we're like, we should go to the beach. So we're like, okay, well, we don't have a map or anything, but let's just head south. We just head south till you start to see the signs. And yes, it can be done. We can do this without GPS. So we go down to the beach, and it wasn't really well planned. We get down there 10 o'clock at night, and beach is closed. Whatever. We couldn't go on the beach, but we had our beer. We had a great time with our beer, and end up passing out in the back of the car. And about this time, I'm realizing, you know what? I'm going to be in a lot of trouble when I get home. Because even though it doesn't look like it today, I was pretty wild back then. This is what corporate America will do to you. So I decide I better get home and just pay the piper or face the music or whatever you want to say. So I start driving north, and the guys are still passed out in the back. I'm kind of a bit in a stupor. I don't do this anymore, by the way. I'm a bit in a stupor, driving back, just, okay, I guess I'll just go north now. And I'm driving north, and, my boyfriend wakes up. He's like, you're driving north. I wanted to go to the beach in the morning. And I'm like, I got to get home. I mean, he's 18. He's out on his own. I'm like 16. I better get home, and I need a place to live. So I go on, keep driving, and then all of a sudden, the car runs out of gas, And so I'm like, I pull off the side of the road, and my boyfriend is still kind of beside himself. So he jumps out. He's like, I'm going to the beach. He's going to head back to the beach. Well, there went our money too for gas. So our friend and I are stuck on the side of the road now, middle of the night, no gas, no money. Looking around, okay, well, we can't really sit here. We're going to get busted. So, there's a gas station there. That's handy. Pizza Hut and then a park. So we end up staying the night in the park. And in the morning, we see this guy walking by with a backpack, and he's like, and I'm like, well, maybe he can help us. I can talk to the guy, and he's like, oh, I do know where they park the school buses. We can siphon some gas. And I'm like, well, I was a partier, not a thief, so there's that. So we didn't go for that, but at any rate, we stayed the night in the park, and I think he stayed because he was hoping to get lucky. But and in the morning, my friend got this brilliant idea of what do we have of value. We had this empty case of beer bottles in this fancy wooden case, and he actually got somebody to buy it. And we got $3, and we got our gas, and we got home. So that's good. And I'll tell you, we got home, and of course, you know, I'm sure you're wondering what my punishment was for all of that craziness. And I mean, I am as well. I mean, I'm sure there was something, but you know, I'm a middle child after all, so I don't remember. So, thank you so much.